Hello! This video is going to discuss objective and subjective descriptions in Sir Thomas More's text, Utopia. A description is a report or account of something, and these representations can be about people, places, and things, including events. Descriptions can be both spoken aloud and written, and there are two main types, objective and subjective. Take a look at this definition I found by research online. Objective descriptions are those accounts which are not influenced by personal feelings or opinions. Objective descriptions are based on observable facts and they can be proven. Subjective descriptions, on the other hand, are influenced by personal feelings and opinions. Notice here the definition for subjective. Subjective exists in the mind, and this is opposed to what is objectively true. If something is objectively true, then it's true independently of someone believing in it. If something is subjectively true, then its truth depends upon the individual. Our subjective descriptions belong to the thinking subject rather than to the object of thought, as our definition here states. Before we begin to analyze Sir Thomas More's Utopia, let's look at the definition of what utopia means. A utopia is an imagined place or state of things in which everything is perfect. And what is especially exciting about this word is that it was first used in the very book from which we are reading excerpts. So we will be reading about utopia from the very person who invented the word, Sir Thomas More. Let's now take a look at an excerpt from Utopia while trying to determine if Sir More is using objective or subjective descriptions, or even if perhaps he's using both. Pause the screen here for a few minutes to read this paragraph carefully. Okay, let's take the first couple of sentences. We learn right away that the Utopia is an island. And we learn its dimensions, that the middle is 200 miles across. We are told that the island is in the shape of a crescent. These first two sentences, is this starting out to be an objective description or a subjective one? In keeping what we learned from Dr. Mortimer Adler about asking questions of the text as we read, let's ask ourselves, is Sir More giving us objective facts that can be proven? Or is he giving us his subjective opinion about this island? Let's look at the next few sentences. Sir More gives us some more details about this island. Pause the screen now and see if you can draw the island as Sir More describes it. This will be great for your marginal notes. Notice the dimensions that he gives, and notice the descriptions about the bay. At one point, he says that the entry into the bay is very dangerous. Is this an objective description of fact, or is this more subjective opinion? As you continue reading the text, consider the difference between what is objectively true and what is subjectively true. What are those facts of the text that would be true independently of the author, reader, or visitor to the island? And what are the facts of the text that only exist in the author's mind as a feeling or opinion? As you were considering what is objectively true and subjectively true, it might be fun to see, perhaps through research or through careful reading of the text, if you can locate where this utopia is in reality. In which ocean does this utopia exist? Thank you so much for watching this video, and be sure to continue in your reading, taking your careful marginal notes as you complete your close reading.